Hello everyone, welcome to Pseudoscience Podcast. Today's topic is Astronomy Branches Part 2. In this episode, we will learn about extragalactic astronomy and galactic astronomy. As previously discussed, extragalactic astronomy means the study of objects outside our galaxy, that is, outside Milky Way galaxy. Galactic astronomy, it is the study of objects within the Milky Way. In this episode, we will dig into these topics a little bit more. Many of you have heard about galactic wars in many sci-fi movies, mainly in Star Wars. So galactic wars contain the wars between different solar systems or different galaxies. Now let's get back to the topic. Extragalactic astronomy. Simply saying, it is the study of astronomical objects which are not covered by galactic astronomy. The local group is the galaxy group that includes Milky Way. And instrumentation has improved. Distant objects can now be examined in more detail, and so extragalactic astronomy includes objects at nearly the edge of observable universe. Most galaxies are organized into distinct shapes that allow for classification schemes. These are mainly divided into spiral, elliptical, and irregular galaxies. As the name suggests, an elliptical galaxy has the cross-sectional shape of an ellipse. The stars move along random orbits and no preferred directions. These galaxies contain little or no interstellar dust, few star-forming regions, and older stars. Elliptical galaxies are more commonly found at the core of galactic clusters and may have been formed through mergers of larger galaxies. Now let's talk about spiral galaxies. Spiral galaxies are organized into flat rotating disks, usually with a prominent bulge or bar at the center. Spiral galaxies are typically surrounded by halo of older stars. Both the Milky Way and one of our nearest galactic neighbors, the Andromeda galaxies, are spiral galaxies. Irregular galaxies are chaotic in appearance and are neither spiral nor elliptical. About the quarter of all the galaxies are irregular, and the peculiar shapes of such galaxies may be the result of gravitational interaction. The Andromeda galaxy is a spiral galaxy approximately 2.5 million light years from Earth, and nearest major galaxy is our Milky Way. Do many people wonder what happens when two galaxies collide? The truth is, what could happen when galaxies interact largely depends on composition and size of galaxies that are colliding. The best way you can think about galaxies meeting is by thinking of them merging instead of colliding. Planets and stars will not run into each other. Galaxies contain a lot of space, and it is more likely that the stars will pass by through each other. Scientists like to imagine the collision as two swarms of bees flying towards each other. The Milky Way galaxy and Andromeda galaxy are moving towards each other on a collision course. It will take millions of years for both to collide. Scientists think that the black holes within the Andromeda and Milky Way galaxies will combine, but they do not know how this will affect the rest of the galaxy. Now let's talk about galactic astronomy. Simply means this is the contrast of extragalactic astronomy. It is the study of objects within the Milky Way. The Milky Way consists of bar-shaped core region surrounded by wrapped disk of gas, dust, and stars. Solar system orbits within the Milky Way, a barred spiral galaxy that is a prominent member of local group of galaxies. It is a rotating mass of gas, dust, and stars and other objects held together by mutual gravitational attraction. In the center of Milky Way is the core, a bar-shaped bulge with which you can believe that a supermassive black hole is at center. It is surrounded by four primary arms that spiral from the core. Kinematic studies of matter in Milky Way and other galaxies have demonstrated that there is more mass that can be accounted for by visible matter. A dark matter halo appears to dominate the mass, although the nature of this dark matter remains undetermined. The Milky Way is approximately 890 billion times the mass of Sun. The Milky Way contains between 100 and 400 billion stars and at least that many planets. It may contain 10 billion white dwarfs, a billion of neutron stars, and 100 of stellar black holes. So this is it about today's episode. We have learned about extragalactic astronomy, galactic astronomy, and also what happens when two galaxies collide. Do share your comments and theories of the episode with me through Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And if you want the visual experience with graphics and animation of my episode, watch them on YouTube and subscribe to my channel Dheeraj Kalakoi. Okay, now we'll meet you in the next episode with a new sci-fi topic. Until then, goodbye. Stay safe, stay tuned.